joy of introducing Uche. So, serial entrepreneurs at heart. Even though Uche and I are both entrepreneurs in our own ways, we also both serve on a board of directors for a different nonprofit, so that when we're not doing our startups, we're helping other people do their startups. A nonprofit called San Antonio Sound Garden that is focused on youth music programming across the city. Uche and I have been doing that now for a few years together and got to work together in a lot of capacity. Uche is also one of the co-founders with his wife Christian of ECU, which is a public media relations business that he has been running now. They just had their 10-year anniversary. Their own business, and we're going to share a lot more about that. So thrilled to have you here, Uche.
And then to just share a little bit of context, because in a moment the two of them are also going to get to introduce themselves, share a little bit about their startup, how many years in they're into it. As we're actually getting to see startup founders or co-founders in Uche's case at very different parts of the life cycle of their startup. Leroy is at the very beginning, the moment in time where it takes the greatest amount of risk, the greatest amount of work, the greatest amount of uncertainties, that every single day the question of does my startup still exist or not, and then the answer is like, hell yes, I'm going to make sure it still exists. And so that's the stage that he's in, and as Ryan had shared, Uche is now many, many, many years in. But he got to live that stage that Leroy is at, that stage that Ryan and I are at with the gathering place right now. And he gets to also look back and think about what did it actually take to make sure that his startup that he got to co-found was successful. So now we're going to turn it over to the two of you all. Leroy, if you can kick us off, and Uche. Just share a little bit more about who you are, your story, your startup, and then we'll dive into questions from there.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Good morning.